want. I clicked the button to add to stream, and it didn't, right? It didn't. It's always very disconcerting when you use technology, and it rebels against you and says, no. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How art thou today? It's for me, it's Saturday night, baby. Saturday night, time to boogie, time to get on down. That's what I say. We call this Motsash. This is the time we call it. It's been a strange Sabbath, right? I'm offline for Sabbath. If you're new to the channel, I go offline on Fridays at like 7 o'clock. Getting earlier. It's definitely getting earlier, which is kind of cool. And then I come back online, and now it's getting earlier. It was about 8 o'clock this week. So I moved the show back to 9 last week because at one point it will just be like, I'd have 20 minutes till 9 o'clock. I'm like, no, I don't have enough time. I need some time to, get my shit together, man. That's just the way it is. That's how we roll. So a bit of strange Sabbath for me. It's been an unusual Sabbath. It's we had my friend Baruch stay there. It was very nice. He's my roommate from my rabbinical seminary. He was telling me a story. I couldn't tell if he was like, as he left, he told me a story which sounded like he was fuck buddies with somebody. Okay, that's what it sounded like, and I didn't want to probe any further. I was like, really? That's strange. Yeah, I mean, it's not known for I did pretty much all my life. I met him, not all my life. I met him when I was like 20. 19, right? Yeah. But he's a bit like Alfred from Batman, right? He's got that kind of vibe going. Yeah, that's it around. So anyway, we had that going on. That was nice. Daisy is in heat. Our little puppy is in heat. This is causing much consternation in the house, right? This is like, because okay. Ladies in the audience, forgive me. This is new. This is new to me. Okay, for me, this is new. What's that? I'm thinking that's a line from Star Trek 3. I hear I'm new. Yeah, yes, I hear I'm new. Dealing with menstruation. Yes, that's new for me. Definitely doggy menstruation. So. You're supposed to get these doggy menstrual knickers, right, for the thing, and you put like a pad in it. Oh God, I hate this so much. And it's my daughters are like, oh, we got to use the human pads because they're so much cheaper. Apparently, there's like a pink tax on doggy pads. Okay, so that sounds strange. That was new. That was weird. I wasn't quite sure what was going on with that. And secondly, it's kind of not constant. It's off and on, right? But it's very it's like she's young. This is the first time, and so we're supposed to get her fixed after this. I'm very conflicted about it, but it's the only kind thing to do. There's no way I can look after her having babies. I can't. No, I can't do it. I can't do it giving away puppies. Oh my God. Oh, I mean, listen, here's how I'll need it to work, okay? For that to work, I got to be like the queen and have like a palace, right? And a room I can keep the dogs in and have servants take care of it. And I come in and play with them, right? That sounds fun, okay? That much I'm down for. And I think I could really do that quite well. I think I could. But the actual, raising of dogs and being... On the other hand, I am a softie. I want to have a full life because I love this doggy. I love the dog so much. Anyway, so that's going on. She's got the menstrual knickers on and off. Oh, it's a bit stressful. It's a bit stressful. Then my wife wanted to make a kiddush, right? A kiddush is a thing where you have food. Now, my wife made an insane amount of food. We have so much left over. It's crazy. Just so much. She made this thing called a chulent, which is like a stew. It's but she made it in a pot this big. It was huge. This thing fed an army. It was crazy, right? And lots of kishka, which is kind of like savory dough. It's like with the Jewish foods, you got a choice of like salty or fishy, right? That's basically where you are, salty or fishy. So this is more on the salty side. And yeah, with lots of booze. And yeah, we made this cake. I designed this thing for. I thought the kiddish was my. She told me it's in honor of our children reaching a milestone in life. Turned out it was also for my 50th birthday. She made a 50th birthday party for me, which was really sweet. So you're supposed to speak at these things, and I had this big speech to make. And I was trying to keep it down because you're not supposed to go more than 5 minutes. I mean, bore people, but people were kind of into it, right? It was basically it was talking about the religious Jewish approach to cancel culture, as we had like a central part of Judaism, right? A central part of religious Judaism is not talking badly. Lashon hara, evil speech. I mean, even if it's true, right? Talking disparagingly, it's very bad, right? It's very bad. It's like really central. And we have this local official who seems to me to be very bad at that. Very bad. He's got a little orbit of acolytes who think they're the most righteous people in the world. So like this guy's reign's about to come to an end. Oh, thank God. But anyway, so like this guy did a very big public thing, which I thought was a desecration. Right, like I really did. I thought that was a desecration. And I said and my problem was like nobody really did anything. It didn't like everyone was kind of cool with it. Like yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't think that's right. So and we got the Jewish New Year coming up. So I said basically, lads. You know, if this God thing is true, right? If we believe this God, and we kind of all do, we all say we do, right? In my neck of the woods, I live in a religious community. We all kind of say this God thing's true. We all have the same worldview, which is why we live together, right? We live in a bubble. It's like people. But I would suggest that find communities that resonate the values that matter to you, right? That you agree with. So that's why you have religious communities live together, right? In Israel, it's very common. It's normal. I live in a modern Orthodox. I think you'll call it in America. Like we have YouTube channels. and I'm still Jewy, right? We read comics. And most of us have jobs, like dentists, whatever. But like I thought it was a problem on a community level that we all didn't like get upset by. A few things that this official very publicly has done, right? And I think if we either believe in the God thing or we don't, right? It's one or the other. I do believe this is the end of days. I felt like, it is right now where we are right now, as we're coming up to the Jewish New Year. This is exactly what the books of Kabbalah wrote about the end of days. Like exactly, right? It's like, from a religious point of view. So, the Jewish New Year coming up, I think, is some pivotal part of that. And I was like saying, Jewish New Year, basically a time to start over. Basically a time to start afresh. How about this year? When we say, we believe in God, right? That's basically that. God is king, whatever. Which is basically what how you start Rosh Hashanah. How about this year? On some incremental level, in any way, shape, or form, why don't we beat it? How about that for a plan? So it's not easy to get into I would say give mild rebuke to the community, right? It's not easy. I think I got away with it. That's basically where. So I had a weird set. So that because of that, right? I normally come home from synagogue and we make our own little thing. We have a little bite to eat, me and my wife, and we have like the Sabbath meal around 12, 1, right? Whatever. Because we had this big kiddish thing going, and it was so much food. Just so much speaking food, so many people. It's like an Irish wake with food. Although we had some booze as well. You know, they got for a lot of booze. Bless them. We had that go. We didn't end up eating until about 3, which is like really late. So we had a nap. We've got this awesome thing here in Israel now called the alcoholic ices. These icy pops, right? Coolio or something. They go freaking awesome. You get like pina colada, a margarita, ice, and you freeze them. And we were all outside because of Corona. You know, that's how we have to do the kiddish. And it was still tooth-packed. Oh my God, but they do knock me out because I'm an old man, mate. I'm an old man. I can't hold my liquor. You know, I don't have it in me anymore. I don't have it in me anymore. That's me. So anyway, as part of this big speech thing I did, right? I said, yeah, I'm going to show you an example of doing something that God wants you to do, even though you don't want to do it, right? And so there was this big cancel culture thing that came after me a few months ago. And they basically did cancel me. Like it was crazy, right? So I've been kind of lying low for the last few months. I forgave all of them, right? So I forgave all of them publicly, which means I had to mention what they did, which was kind of fun. So I forgave all of them. And I did it sincerely. I doubt God will, but you know, ain't my problem, is it? Because of that, now I've been like not going to synagogue. So starting like at in the afternoon prayer, I went, and boy, I saw like 3 or 4 faces turn green that I'm back in synagogue, which I'm like, really, I got a little bit of hana from because. They're part of this official's orbit, right? They're very, very much up his arse, in my opinion. As I said, his reign's about to come to an end in 2 or 3 days. So I don't know, but listen. I'm amazed that they're staying around if he's not staying around. So we will see. Anyway, but the point is, I get to go back to synagogue, which is quite nice. But my life is experience. A mini, we call it in Hebrew geula, all right, a redemption. I've been in galut, I've been in exile. Now I'm experiencing geula, right? And I believe that's what's going to happen for the world. That's my thoughts. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm wrong. Right now, I'm batting 100. Right now, for the last year, it hasn't happened as I said it would happen, which is how I said it wouldn't happen. Exactly what I said, right? We don't know how it's going to happen, but we're essentially at the place where I thought we would be. Actually, I thought it would be a lot more extreme, but I thought we're at the absolute minimum place I thought we would be a year ago. So, 8 months ago, so right. So, hopefully, things are going to get crazy, baby. Things are going to get crazy, and that is why we are online tonight. So anyway, for me, it's a new week, new reality, new dawn, new world. Can be scary. You need somebody to hold hands with. You need somebody to hold hands as you go into a brave new world. We have a bit of a different show tonight. I don't think we have anybody who has an active campaign. There's certainly great animation I saw, and so it's just some great artwork as well from one of the guests. So I'm not sure their internet is working. Hopefully it is. We'll find out soon. But before that, we have our first guest actually has what can I say? 5 minutes of fame going on right now. Like yeah. How's that? How's that for catching lightning in a bottle? None of this was planned. Okay, this is just like I read the first story. I was like, wow, this guy. And then I went to his page, and he's a huge Doctor Who fan, right? He's a huge, massive Doctor Who fan. We got a lot to talk about. May I introduce you, ladies and gentlemen? The bad, the mad, the dangerous to know. Fresh out of jail, Jimmy, whose last name I've forgotten.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, mate?
Not too bad. That introduction was way too kind.
No. See, this is you are. Look,
no.
So having something thrust on you rather than chasing after it makes all the difference in the world, right? If you chase after a claim, you're a douchebag, right? You just are. If a claim comes upon you, which it has, Again, you didn't plan it. You just wrote a very innocuous tweet that says stating simple facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but unfortunately, people don't like admitting they're wrong. It's like people super don't like that.
Yeah, I could have been wrong halfway through because there were some things in there that I wasn't.
Oh, I only saw your first thing. I didn't see the whole. I didn't see the thing at all. The whole thing. That was a good again. Thread, stream. Oh, I can't. Look, I'm an old man. Whatever it is.
All right, so you saw the first article, but didn't see the second one.
I was just checking. There was a follow up where he says, "Kill him! Bring me his heart, so I may feast upon it." Along those lines, right? That was being so like. Not only do you not reply, you stalk them like a creepy serial killer. Find a way of destroying them. Like, dude. We can all live together. Let's all take a chill pill. No. We must place out the informity.
I was just like, oh, okay.
I was like, okay, you are a weirdo. That point, I mean, like, look, Dan Slott, did he get a Substack deal? Is that what happened? He didn't get the deal? Or
I don't think
if he didn't get the deal, that's what's going on. Substack's awesome, by the way. I am so down for starting a Substack.
Oh, I haven't even checked it out. I've never heard of it. So...
It's okay. It's awesome. Okay. Let me see if we can bring my next thing first because I think it's creating noise. I'm not sure if his internet is working. Okay. I'm not sure if his internet. He's in the green room, but he's only 6.5 So I'm gonna click the button. I'm not sure it's gonna have to see. Let's have a look. Brace yourselves. And there we go. We're getting a whizzy wheel. Shadow Punk, can you hear me? Is there anybody out there? Now, I'm always conflicted quoting Roger Waters. You know, it's big anti-Semite, big-time anti-Semite. But I think it annoys him more me quoting him than not going. Fine, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to contact him via the twats. One second, we'll go to massages. You just sent me a
message. Oh, you are full of energy right now.
Have you ever seen any of my shows before?
I've seen a few of your videos about Jodie Whittaker, and that's pretty much it.
Well, there you go. That's me for you. Actually. Hey, 1 second. Dude, your internet doesn't seem to be working. Okay.
Nicer than what
hopefully he gets a massage. But he's got a very cool, slow animation. Okay, let's talk about something way more interesting, okay? Way more interesting.
Yeah, sure.
How'd you get into Doctor Who?
Oh, man. Okay, so my father was into Doctor Who when he was a kid.
Right.
And when Doctor Who came back in 2005, he was like,
right.
You're going to watch this whether you like it or not. And luckily, I liked it. And I think my first episode...
How old were you then?
Oh, you're about to feel even more older. I think I was 5 or 6.
Wow. Yeah, okay. That's about the same age as my kids. Because I did the same thing, essentially. Well, fortunately, my kids all dug it, right? Because I had a range of kids, so as they hit the right age, they got into it. And then they all hated Jodie Whittaker. They're all like, ugh.
I'm on the same page, man. I'm on the same page. I can't.
It's okay. Here's the bottom line problem with Jodie Whittaker being the Doctor, okay? Well, there's many bottom line problems, but with the writing of her. The Doctor has to be an authority. He has to be the smartest person in the room, right?
100% of the time.
And he has to be anti-authoritarian 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's that dichotomy, and I love that because sometimes he works with the military. Have you seen Web of Fear? I just watched the Blu-ray.
I recently just watched it. Yeah, I bought the like a DVD of it on Amazon.
Yeah. Oh man, the animation for episode 3 was awful. We'll just watch the telly snap.
Wait, animation? Oh, I'm thinking
on episode 3 they did an animation, but there's also a telly snap which is way better. The animation is so bad. So, like you watch, they're trying this whole new method, which is clever, right? As a good idea. Basically, they mocap people and then they put them into a like Patrick Troughton skin and put it in a virtual set, and it's like it should work. But like when you watch it, they're like, I mean, surely you would have watched it back and said, "Oh, that doesn't fucking work." You know, like, somebody in the office should have gone, yeah, that looks awful. I'd rather put my fist up my ass than buy that.
See, like I heard stuff about it being like not the best quality. I follow Josh Snares on Twitter, and he's been just talking about how crappy it is.
It's really bad. I mean, listen, I like the idea and I like the innovation. This is a cool thing to try. You put it out for free on YouTube. This is absolutely nowhere near releasable, right? Yeah. It just is not. The telesnap is fine. Just have they should make the telesnap the primary thing, because the animation is shocking. It's just shockingly awful. Although I only watched it in black and white. Maybe we should try it in color to see if it's. I bet it's also awful. I can't sit through it again. It made me nauseous. It was genuinely bad. So anyway, so you got into it in the 2005 series?
Yeah, and I think my first episode was. I think it was like one of the only bad.
Long Game.
Which one?
Long Game.
I think that might have been it. If not, it was Aliens of London.
I love Aliens of London. It's stupid, but it's stupid fun. I love it.
Nowadays, like I actually quite enjoy it. But as a kid, like, oh, these aliens farting, like, nah, get that out of here.
Dude, when I was a kid, actually I was older, I was like 16, 17. It was like about 15, 16. I'm rewatching season 24, Sylvester McCoy's first season. Yeah. Man, that is bad. It's so bad.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not a McCoy fan. I find him too outlandish to be the Doctor. Like, since when did the Doctor start playing the spoons? This feels like a folk hero.
Well, okay, there's two McCoys, right? There's basically two McCoys. There's season 24 and season 25, 26. Season 24, I mean, season 24 is only awful because he doesn't really know what he's doing. But like now I'm rewatching it. Okay, I just rewatched what's the name? Paradise Towers, right? Not a good story. Not a good story at all.
I haven't seen it. See, I'm not too familiar on the old Who.
No, bro. Well, anyway, you know what? If you want to do a show together, like reviewing, I could take you through my pick of classic Who if you're up for it.
Heck yeah, man. Also, I've been obviously I've watched Tom Baker.
Right.
Not everything, but I have seen a lot of his. But my favorite is Patrick Troughton.
Oh man, well, Patrick Troughton's having a real revival now because of the animations. Yeah,
because they lost a lot of his stuff, so they have to be like, well, we can make money if we just throw this out there.
Yeah, but like it's interesting because we see so much more of season 5 now. I know it's just a wonderful season. Like you have incredible, scary, weird story after incredible, scary, weird story. I mean, Web of Fear, for example. What a perfect villain, the Great Intelligence and the Yeti. Like, it's a monster, it's a big, hairy monster, and it's a robot, and you got this disembodied intelligence, you got this Tibetan shit. It's so Doctor Who. And you got Patrick Troughton being very Machiavellian through the whole thing, and also being very clownish, like in that final episode. He pulls out his ace card. Have you seen the whole thing?
I don't remember this. I saw it a while ago. I just don't.
Fine. So in the final episode, right, he's being taken to have his brain wiped by the Great Intelligence, right? Mm-hmm. And he's got this thing that can stop the Yeti that he's hidden, that nobody knows he's got it. So as he's being taken, he stops him and he rewires the head thing that's going to wipe his brain. So instead, he'll wipe the Great Intelligence brain, right?
By the way, what a shame! Like what they did with the Great Intelligence from that to Matt Smith's Great Intelligence. Oh,
that was a younger one. You can look at it that way. Yeah, this is all the Matt Smith stuff was a prequel to this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, Matt Smith's Doctor entirely
I was about to rewatch actually. The Snowman was that was the one where they became introduced, and then they were in. That first class. Yeah, listen, I mean, it's sadly most of the weakest stuff from Matt Smith is from that area, right? But I still love Matt Smith. Like, I really love his Doctor.
He's
I mean, for me, he's just so doctory.
And like, like his Doctor is actually just like a kind of like a copy paste, but with a little more like charisma of the second Doctor. Because
you see, okay, this is why I love Matt Smith. How he came up with this wonderful characterization. Right, he took the time to sit down and watch Doctor Who, like a one story from each Doctor. And because of that, they had this whole different outfit they're going to give him, like this like new romantic outfit thing, and he really wasn't into it. And he basically came up with like the bow tie and the pants, and the suspenders. That was like all him, because it was based on like him. He really liked Tomb of the Cybermen. Have you ever seen Tomb of the Cybermen?
One of the best written episodes of Doctor Who, no matter the time period.
Yeah, awesome. But it's really cinematic for that age, right? It's always like you get the feeling it's got this grandeur just because it's well directed.
It kind of had a hint of like the 1920s, the day the Earth stood still sort of vibe.
Exactly, and like the music was just right. It was just everything came together for it. But there was a lot. There's a lot of stuff stuff like that with Patrick Troughton. I love the Macra Terror, right? I love the audio of it when I first heard it. But
what we could do is, if you want to do the Doctor Who stuff, I actually have never listened to a single Big Finish thing.
Oh man, I have so many Big Finish, like so much stuff. Oh man! I'll tell you what. One second. Let me pull up my campaign, which is ending. Oh, here. Have you seen my campaign?
No, I saw it earlier in the stream. I mean, in the Tom Baker video you did like an hour or two ago.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I can't remember when I put stuff up. One second. There you go. Fine. This poster everybody gets if you get both my books. Noble Savages. It's Raquel Welch from 1 Million Years BC and the lovely Leela, the Time Machine, and K9. You know why they're together?
Because they're hot.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? Thank God for that, right? That's what I say. Thank God for that. You know what? I'm gonna keep that up for a minute.
Hold on. You're a Jew in Israel making stuff like this?
Yes.
I can see why you were canceled. Okay, let's keep going.
No. You know what? I'll tell you exactly why I was canceled. It's because there's a Jewish law. The Jewish law is very complicated, right? It goes back a long way. There's many different like areas, so that basically this gentleman wanted to have a particular honor. Now, I don't particularly like this gentleman, but that was neither here nor there. I think I know there's this Jewish law that will put him in conflict with that, right?
Right.
They didn't like me saying that I think there should be an independent, judge, rule upon this issue. Somebody not because I think I think Jewish law is literally the word of God. I mean, I am a Bible thumping crazy. I'm 100%. I am, right. I make no bones about it. I try and be normal, right. I try and be available to interact with normal people, right? Because I like normal people. They're most of my friends are normal.
I like how you're calling other people normal, and you're just like, I'm not.
I'm so not. I'm so like why try, right? Why try? So so they were really mad because there's just facts on the ground, things that happen, and objective facts, right? That make things, and they don't want to acknowledge there are objective facts. So that's as far as I can tell, but they freaked out to a point where they did something that they shouldn't do. Essentially, at that point. But yeah, it's that's 100% why. You know why they try to cancel me? Because I told the truth. That's why they try to cancel me.
That's the stupidest thing too. So like I feel that. I mean, like Dan Slott tried to cancel me for just disagreeing with him by telling the truth. And
okay, books of Kabbalah say the end of days, right? You will recognize it by every authority in the land.
Yeah, I don't know becoming
corrupt.
I don't know that. I don't even know like, do you guys just like have the study the Old Testament? Is that what you guys?
Well, we got the you got the 5 books of Moses, the Old Testament, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we also get the Judges. Was it the writings? Tanakh. Tanakh is Torah, Nevi'im is the prophets, and the writings. So I think everything up to the Book of Esther. I think that's the last one.
All right. So it's basically. Do you guys still have Exodus?
Yes, Exodus is one of ours.
Okay. So that's what I basically believe in is with the Book of Exodus is when the end of days is coming.
Well, you're absolutely correct. I'll tell you why you're correct. This is not the first. This is not the first. What we call Geula, right? Redemption, right? The prototypical one is the Book of Exodus. That's exactly what it's there for. The function of the template, right? The reason why that. Are you Christian or are you just like interested?
No, I'm Christian.
Okay, fine. So the function, there's tons of stuff we can agree on. This is cool. So, have you seen my Friday show with Father Miller?
No, Father Miller? Is that the guy from like who goes on Nerdrotics channel?
Yeah, that's it. Fans in Faith.
Awesome.
Yeah, we love Father Miller. So, anyways, we do a show on Fridays, basically being religious and nerdy. Anyway, so the function of the Exodus, right, is was to destroy the idea of God not existing, right? Because it was make it so it was impossible for anybody to say there was no God, right? So that's why it took down the biggest world theology, which was a primarchy, which was Egypt, which was the world power. So so the end of days thing. So again, I'm not sure in the books of Kabbalah, right? They describe it as every authority in the land is given over to corruption, right? And here's the amazing thing, right? It's for everybody, and that's what blew my. I did a story on my stream on Thursday about this actor Simon Callow. Oh, do you remember the Eccleston historical? I'm not sure you ever saw it. Where he played Charles Dickens.
Oh yeah. The Unquiet Dead.
Unquiet Dead. That's the one. Fine. So Simon Callow from that episode,
the Wedding of River Song, by the way. Just throwing that.
Sorry.
And the Wedding of River Song, by the way.
He was in the Wedding with River Song. Really? Where was he there?
He was in. He had like probably 10 seconds max of like a camera panning, and it was like him on doing an interview or something on a screen, and then it was like.
Wow! I gotta check that out. Wait, what was it? Him as Dickens?
Yeah, it was him as Dickens.
Oh, fine. I kind of remember. Yeah, I do kind of remember. So anyway, he's apparently been a big-time gay activist for years, right? I had no idea, right? I had no idea. And quite rightly, it's just his life, okay? Live and let live. Basically, that's my outlook, right? So he feels betrayed as a gay man by his gay organization because they're gone completely insane and trying to get kids to all be trans. Right, and he's like saying, "This is insane. You're being crazy." But I'm saying everybody feels betrayed, right? That's the side of the end. That's one of the signs of the end of days. So there you go. Is it the end of days? I don't know. That's what it says. That's what it is. You tell me, mate. I don't know.
Like one of the things of here's the thing about like the United States that like I think about too is the Bible says that the Antichrist will come and everyone will love him. Everyone will think he's the greatest person in the world until it's too late. We just had a president who was the most popular president in American history voted in.
Right. But isn't it funny that prophecy is telling the truth and taking the piss at the same time? Right? It's like the most popular in the world until it's too late. Yeah, ain't that the truth, mate? Right, listen, let me get to the chat. I'm only 40 minutes late. Let me say hello to everybody. Feast your eyes on Leela and Racco Welsh. I'm here to serve, baby. I'm here. Actually, you know what? This is a Doctor Who stream. I'm not sure if you're into... classic Doctor Who. This is how I became Doctor Who fan right here. Very good. Ed Bower, how you doing, mate? Here's your bro Jimmy. Jimmy is here. He feels supported. Lifted and separated also. Easton Buckham, how you doing? I like the grouchy, frowny face Jodie Bear. I do. Yeah, angry Jodie Bear is going to be close to my heart forever. Thankfully, she's around for another year at least.
She is.
I'm sorry?
She is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Perry, the Sixth Doctor's companion.
You know what? I want to say this real quick. Sixth Doctor is like one of the most underrated doctors ever. No one.
Oh, you will love Big Finish. You will love Big Finish. He's so much better on Big Finish.
Okay, good. Because like I've seen a couple of his stuff. I'm like, he could be a great doctor.
Oh, he is.
I just
think okay. You know what? This is a detour, right? But we're gonna have to look at Big Finish. Okay,
because I saw Christopher Eccleston do a Big Finish, and I was like, okay, he's back. Well, I'm gonna go and get that. So I haven't got it yet, but I was thinking like that would be my start. Would be the Ninth Doctor's return.
It's not okay. So the first set is definitely better than the second set. The Nick Briggs set. The second set are like kind of small throwaway stories. They're like very like cerebral. They're like on a low budget. They feel like low budget stories. The first set feels much bigger. Feels like it's like because it's 3 stories and it's all written by Nick Briggs. Nick Briggs is very good. But here, one second, let me get from the collection. Look at the Sixth Doctor because their Sixth Doctor is really good. Oh man, okay, starting at like it's just eclectic. Like this is a good one, The Last Adventure, which is although it's not a good one to start on because it has a couple of companions that were just an audio, but it basically explains how he got to LaCurcia. Yeah, so there's too many people here you don't know. It's not a good one to start on, but. All right. Like this one's great. Whistles of Terror, Marion Conspiracy. And these are all cheap. Look, they're $3 a throw now.
Yo, okay, I'm gonna definitely check some of these out.
Yeah. So okay, fine. I'll run you through it quickly. Whistles of Terror, great. Marion Conspiracy. This is the one where he gets his companion, which is like an older lady, Evelyn. She's pretty good. This one's good. It's him meeting the Brigadier. Apocalypse Era isn't very good. It's worth a miss. Holy Terror's fun, and it's also dark and weird. This is one with
I've
Frobisher.
heard of Holy Terror, and I heard like people love it.
It's also because it's good of two things: Frobisher and Rob Shearman. Frobisher is the companion from the comic strip, the Doctor Who magazine comic strip. He's basically a shapeshifter who likes to be a penguin. Sometimes they have him stuck as a penguin. Sometimes he likes being a penguin. He's basically a penguin, but he's got the personality of like a gumshoe detective. Right? That's Frobisher. Like he's like this year. So but it's an excellent one. And it starts funny and it's got a really creepy ending. It's Rob Shearman. Rob Shearman he's one of the great voices in Doctor Who that's only ever been in audio, and he's fantastic. Oh no, he did Dalek. But like he's got a real distinctive voice on audio. He also did a great McGann release called Chimes of Midnight. Freaking awesome.
Oh, okay. That's the one I think I really want to get into is Paul McGann's 8 because I absolutely adored him, and we didn't get nothing like.
Oh man! So they've rebooted him like 3 times, right? You had like the regular like monthly individual stories like this. That was like the first run. And then you had seasons after that of like hour-long episodes. They were really good. That's the one with Lucy Miller. So that ran for about 8 seasons, and then they rebooted again in these box sets called Dark Eyes, right? And again, excellent. But I'm really mad because like I'm out of the 8th Doctor range. I was following it for years and years and years. I'm totally out of it. The latest season's called Stranded, and he's like stuck in 2020 London.
Out of all the places, they're like, we're just going to put you just in normal time.
yeah, exactly. But everybody's gay. His companion, well, he has two companions, and she ends up dating a woman who's living there, who has a penis. Okay, so it's just like, and they're all like, well, this is so normal. No, it's not.
Oh, so
no,
like
it's not.
Trans? So like the person was trans.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, and they make it such a central bloody thing. They keep going on about. I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't want to be indoctrinated in your weirdo religion, right? It's like, leave me alone. I don't want to hear your platforming. So I'm really mad. I'm out of it. But they're rebooting the Eighth Doctor range after this thing finishes. Obviously, because there are quite a few people who feel like me. Anyway.
That's what I hope they should do with Jodie Whittaker, man. Like,
oh, it's gone.
So
Forget
many
it.
people are
it's
just
gone.
like, yeah, we're done.
No, what's going to happen? I think is they'll continue Doctor Who, and they'll finish it. Her final episode will be the last episode of Doctor Who. It was like they'll kill off Doctor Who forever with a glorious sacrifice, and it'll be and then if they bring it back, it'll be a rebooted new series.
Well, they're gonna. They already said that there's gonna be a new Doctor, so.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, no, they didn't. Because they're looking for a new showrunner right now.
Yeah. But they've had a year. They've had a year to find a new showrunner, and they still don't have one. Right, dude. I was a fan back in like '89 when they kept saying, "Yeah, we're looking into independent productions." Oh yeah, baby, yeah, 100%, that's happening. Right, and they kept stringing us along. I mean, it might be coming back, but I mean, I think the only reason.
To be fair, though, Doctor Who's a really hard show to like show run. There's so much that goes into it,
right?
And Chris Chibnall was like the last resort sort of person to be.
It should have been Toby Whithouse. Toby Whithouse doing 2 more years with Capaldi. That's basically what it should have happened.
You know, Capaldi, I think he should have stayed, but I think it should have been under Mark Gatiss because he was kind of like a semi-helpful showrunner under Moffat.
Right. But I think, honestly, I would have liked to have seen a different voice do Capaldi as well. Right? I would because I really like the Whithouse episodes. I did. I mean, they're all so good. He did what's it again? God Complex. I love that episode. But
that's one of my favorite Matt Smith, and no one talks about it.
It's wonderful. It's so scary. It's so clever. Yeah, it's very good.
Cool. Good talk.
hey, one second. Let me say hello to people in the chat. It's literally 45 minutes. Okay, Eastman, how you doing? What's we going to train? Darren M, how you doing? PD Rich, thank you for joining us. Oh, did it just jump? Man, it jumped. It jumped like 35 minutes. Okay, let's try that again. Darren Mouse, how you doing? Ed Boer. Wednesday could Thursday, my Friday, any day of the week. Well, okay, that's good for you, sir. The Thumb Rabbi, Wednesday on Saturday. Well, listen, basically Angie Griffin is my go-to model for these thumbs. You got to just thank her. She always has fun stuff, right? And I do like a cleavage on the thumb. Okay, I do like it. What can I tell you? It's you got to go with what you enjoy, baby. Kitty Chow, how you doing? Jonathan Cox, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Who else we got here? Felix said it never bloody happens the way you think it's going to happen. It's true. Oh, what's else I saying? Yeah, it was fun, smiting thing to do, but you're probably right as his orbiters still have to live in the community, so you have to live and go. Well, that's exactly what I said. That's it. But they've got so many acts to subscribe. But okay, as a rabbi, you can't hitch people. What do you mean hitch people? What about my body parts? This is beyond what is now possible. 2 of my parts want to be Holy M. What? I have no idea. One is she. One I have no idea. One is they. Can you help me? I really can't help you, mate. I have no idea. Zero clue what you're asking me. But I wish you the best. Please, no body shaming. Okay. I just want a tax break. Well, don't we all? Okay. I mean, like, see, finally, I know he's Jewish. Rabbi got jokes you will do. I am a joke voodoo. That is true.
There's so many stereotypes inside this chat right now. I'm in love.
I hope to provide the goods if I get hitched. Well, me too, sir. I hope you do. I do. But listen, if you're a fan fiction writer, you seem to be a writer. Start a Substack. I'm so up for this thing. Comics Quirk with Jimmy. Ed Brewer, what up, man? Do you know Comic Quirks with Jimmy?
Yeah. Ed Brewer's from my chat.
There you go. How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Wait. Comic Quirks with Jimmy? I was like, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You got the full beard. You got the less than full beard.
That's an old photo. It's an old photo.
Yes, it is. Now I'm confused. Why can't we have Groundhog Day? Who? All of this region? Yeah, I mean, basically that's what needs to happen. Look, the time it's all gone. It's all forgotten. There's no way they can continue it with that. 1920 London would have been so much more fun. What were we just talking about? 1920 London.
Something like that.
Can't remember. Why is Peter Cushing not an official face? Do it, fix it now. I like Peter Cushing's Doctor. Mark Gaddis didn't want it, as everybody else was booted out, left because of Chibnall. Yeah, basically the BBC wanted Chibnall because they knew he was a massive SJW, right? That's exactly why. Like they knew he wanted him to do. They're like, yes, the BBC wanted to do this. Fine. Let me just quickly take you through these things. So we got Blood Tide. This is a really cool little Silurian story set in the Galapagos Islands. I think that's with Evelyn as well. Project Twilight. That's the first one they do a few of this. This is like with this underworld government organization that uses like alien and magic, like vampire blood and stuff like that to sell for the government or something. But it's like this kind of it's like they got this. They're really cool. I can't remember. It's called The Forge, I think. One Doctor's really fun. It's set in the far future, the dreary end of time, or like they call it. And there's a guy pretending to be the Doctor going around like getting money from people because and he appears in like a portaloo, so that's a good one. Ratings, well, that's okay. It's free. You can get that for free. Excelis, I'll give it a miss. They're doing a sale on that now, but it's really not that good. That's the one with that's like a series of stories with Anthony Stewart Head from Buffy. It was okay, not marvelous, not the best one. Sandman I really like. Sandman is the Doctor goes to this thing called the Galliari Clutch, which is this massive it's a massive collection of spaceships that link together. So it's like this big body that keeps changing in space, and they're like these
human centipede, but in space.
Yeah. So, but it keeps like changing. It's really cool. So, and he's like the villain there because they were the bad guys, and he's stopped them so many times. So they call him the Sandman, which means he's like the devil, right? And so that's just a good one. Again, also even the story. What's after that? Maltese Penguin. That's another one. That's $5. That's expensive. That's another one with what's it called again? Frobisher. Oh, Jubilee. Have you ever heard of Jubilee?
I have. I just don't know from where.
So Jubilee is the story that inspired Dalek with Christopher Eccleston.
Really?
It's so much better, right? It's so much better. Also written by Brooke Shearman.
Dalek is like one of my favorite episodes.
But okay, so this is he arrives in like something happens with the TARDIS. It gets split over 2 time zones, and he arrives in like a post defeated Dalek invasion Earth. Right, so and they have one.
I'm gonna listen to it because I love that idea.
It's so good. Yeah.
It reminds me of the episode with Tom Baker where I think it was Sarah Jane who was like, "We can just leave now," and then he goes, "No, we can't." And what happens if we leave? And then he goes, "I'll show you what happens." And then he goes to the future and everything.
Pyramids of Mars.
Pyramids of Mars. Thank you. Kind of reminds me of like that plot in that certain point in the show. So I'm like, I'm there. I want to listen to that.
That's a really good one. Sorry?
It's Jubilee. Is that what it was?
Jubilee, yeah. It's one of the best. See, all their old stuff is cheap now, and I don't understand. It's their best stuff. There's Pirates is basically a musical. It's kind of fun. Project Lazarus, that's you have a little bit. That's a McCoy and Colin Baker one. That actually works pretty well. Then Davros is mediocre, as is Zagreus. Zagreus was their big 50th anniversary. It was like their 50th release. And it was ambitious, but didn't really work. Basically, it had them everybody playing different roles. It wasn't that great. Wormry's fun. Wormry features Iris Wildtheme, which is another Time Lord. Iris Wildtheme is she has a TARDIS that looks like a London bus that's smaller on the inside, and she's not. And she's normally played by Katie Manning, right? Who played Joe Grant as this batty old lady. But in the book, she's been in a bunch of books as well. She's been like a Jane Fonda from Barbarella looking regeneration at one time.
Speaking of the books, I was almost contemplating buying the Marco Polo book,
right?
Because like that's still one of like the lost historicals that like everyone's like we want to see it, but then I saw the reviews and people were like it's a story he wrote based off of his memory of watching it.
That's weird. Okay,
I know it's weird.
But honestly, I will get the audio, which is and they have like narration that tells you what's going on.
I don't even know they had an audio. Okay.
Yeah, no, it works very well. And one of the really good big finish things they did once was this script that never got made. They do a bunch of these scripts that haven't got made with the First Doctor, called Farewell Great Macedon, which is basically First Doctor with Alexander the Great, and it's fantastic.
Okay, I'm looking at more of this stuff. Farewell.
Oh, there's so much. It's ridiculous how much stuff there. They need to package it better, right? Like, I mean, it just goes on and on. I mean, there's so much. Like, just one second. Okay, come on. See, I'm gonna get some more recent. They're like $13 a piece.
These are awesome, man.
Yeah.
By the way, I do like William Hartnell's Doctor. So any more like stories of him, like it's just always good.
Yeah, one second. Let me show you the look up. I've got in their collection. First Doctor Adventures. Let's see what they have there. Okay, so they got a couple of different versions. They have the Dave Bradley. You ever saw what's it called again? Like Twice Upon a Time.
Yeah. So they had that First Doctor coming in there.
Right, so they do a several. So they have ones with him. This last set wasn't very good. This one was okay.
Oh, just to save time for future events, if you ask me if I've seen a Doctor Who thing and it's New Who, the answer is yes.
Okay, fine. But there's more than this. 1 second. Yeah, this is. Where's the Lost Stories? Yeah. Okay, there's a couple here which are pretty good, but let's go back. Yeah, okay, so there's a few here that's good. Well, firstly, you got this is a whole Colin Baker season that never got made. So you got the Nightmare Fair, Mission to Magnus. Mission Magnus is so bad. Thank God it didn't get made. It's so bad. It's embarrassingly bad. Leviathan, which probably wouldn't have happened. That was like a Leviathan and Paradise 5 were scripts in development that they may have got happen. Hollows of Time probably would have happened. Point of No Return, Song of Macro and Macros, who knows? But then you have this one, the Lost First Doctor Lost Stories. So you got Farewell Great Macedon and the Fragile Yellow Arc of Fragrance. Just a weird story, but they're really cool. And it's who is it? But I think William Russell does the voice of the fair. Now, I'll play the trailer for you. That's the easiest way of doing it.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who: The Lost Stories. The First Doctor box set.
You stopped. I know where we are.
Where?
In Babylon.
And so this must be
The Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. Barbara clapped her hands together in delight. I knew it! I knew you were Alexander the Great, she exclaimed.
I am not that tall.
No, history knows you as Alexander the Great.
The test of truth as practiced in Macedon. You will walk the fire.
Walk over fire? Grandfather, you can't!
Kill you for that treasure. I will break your bones into sand. Treachery, Miss Wright. Treachery.
Contestants, you will start when I drop my arm. Let your muscles taste every drop of strength in your body.
That means the year is 323 BC.
What has Alexander to fear? 2 women, an old man, and a scientist? And I tell you that it was patricide, Hephaestion. It was worse than murder.
Now, just a second, child. Oh, very well then. We'll all die together. There, young man. Does that satisfy you now?
Yeah, so that's basically what that was like.
I'm gonna agree with Ed Brewer. Take my money.
Okay, if you like modern stuff though, they got this thing. Okay, here's the thing I've been spitting mad about recently. Oh my god, this really pissed me off. Where is it?
Well, I'm looking for that. Hold on, I'm looking for that Marco Polo.
All right.
I don't see it anywhere.
Where is it? New Adventures.
Is it going to be in a box set, labeled box set that I won't know about?
Could be. I don't know. Oh yeah, so this has made me really pissed off recently. Check out this series they've been doing.
Oh yeah, I heard about the Dalek universe. Yeah.
Okay, so there's 3 stories in this set. How many Dalek stories do you reckon there are in the Dalek universe? Set 1.
3?
Okay, guess again.
5?
There's only 3 stories.
Oh.
This is basically a 9-story season broken into 3 sets. So the first set, how many Dalek stories do you reckon you get?
Oh my god, is it 1?
Guess again. A big 0.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no Dalek stories. None. They're in a universe with a Dalek war. No Daleks. I was like, what the hell? And it's like, it was such a good... Well, did they have the promo video here?
You know they could probably get sued for that, for false advertising.
Oh, so annoying. So then they bring out the second set, right? Second set. How many Dalek stories do you reckon you have in this one?
I swear to God, if you say 0, I'm going to be so mad.
It's going to be 0. 100% 0.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. Freaking crazy. So they do have a story where they make fake Daleks, which are obviously fake Daleks, and they sound wrong, right? Like, so then the final one, they said we promise there's going to be Daleks in the last one. Okay, we absolutely promise. Well, I'll find out, I guess, when it comes out. Well, this is in October.
All right, so yeah, Tennant's my favorite, by the way. I have to put that out there. Tennant is just a godsend to the Doctor Who universe.
Let me find, what's his best audio stuff?
I heard he did one with River Song, and I'm like, well, I needed to listen to that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, let me pull that up. 10th Doctor, that was a good set. That was actually
because River Song's my favorite character created in New Who.
Oh, well, she has her own series as well.
What?
Yeah, I'm saying. So this is very good. 10th Doctor and River Song, 3 solid stories, and there's a bunch of other Doctor cameos in it. There's one, what's the one called? Expiry dating, where they keep sending she keeps sending messages for the Doctor, and other Doctors keep showing up. Instead of him, it's a strong stuff. Here, River Song, where did we find it? What was the Doctor Who? Yeah, I think it's actually run out of steam, quite frankly. It's been going for a while. Where is it? The Diary of River. There you go. Worlds of Doctor Who on New Series. Maybe it's over here. Destiny. No. There's a bunch of more Doctor stuff as well, by the way.
Wait, like John Hurt?
Yeah, well, John Hurt, yeah. And if he wants it, I'll start from the beginning. Oldest first. Okay, for first box set, it's she meets McGann is a person that she intertwines with through the whole thing, well, and it's a very good standalone one. There's a lot good about the story, about this set. I think you get 4 stories on this one, right? And again, it's a standalone thing. If you like River Song, you like it. I think you get.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be added to the cart because my goodness, Paul McGann and River Song, yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good. But like, grab the free ones. The free ones are good. So then series
free ones. Okay, I'm looking.
The series 2, it's with McCoy and Baker. They how she intersects with them, which in an interesting way. Again, it's up to about. It depends how much you like River Song. Series 3, she's with. She's got the woman from the Matt Smith thing, right? With the Madame Kavorian.
What was her? Madame Masuvius?
Kavorian or something. I think she was called.
That could be it.
And Peter Davison. That was volume 3, series 3. Series 4, it's with the Fourth Doctor. It's crazy. Her with the Fourth Doctor really works a lot. I was surprised how much it works.
Now, do they have Tom Baker coming back? Because I know he's kind of old.
No, the Tom Baker stuff is excellent. Oh my god, he sounds exactly the same.
Oh, he's one of like the only beings you're just like, I could be friends with your voice.
I'm sorry? What was that?
I said Tom Baker's one of like the only people where you could just listen to him and be like, I just want to be friends with your voice. There's so much Tom Baker stuff in Big Finish as well. Thank God he started working on it. So series 5, it was her with different masters. You got the War Master. You got the Eric Robert Master, which is pretty good. Missy is good, and there's also. I love Missy as well. I think Missy's great. I think she actually. I thought John Timms, or is that his name? John Sims.
John Sim.
Yeah, I think I was like, oh my god, no one can beat this doctor. I mean, this master. And then Missy's story arc is what really turned it around for me. I was like, oh great, it's just another kind of pandering thing. But then by the end, she actually wanted to help the doctor, and then her younger self wouldn't let her.
Right. She was the perfect master. I mean, she really was. For me, she was a nice amalgam of Ainley and Sim and all the masters, really. A bit Delgado in there. That's why I think she matched Capaldi. Capaldi had this like amazing ability to have micro expressions of was it War Master? Let me grab that. Micro expressions of other doctors. But here, where's this thing master for? This must be over here somewhere. So at the beginning of the year, it was the Master's 50th anniversary. And they did here we go. They did this special release for it, which was really good. Okay, so you got one story in it. Basically, the 5 doctors with the Master. Right? And it doesn't really work because they all want to kill each other. So... Delgado's not in it, which is really annoying. What happens when they try and like time scoop Delgado? He throws Joe Grant in there, so it's Joe Grant facing off a bunch of the masters. You got the Sim Master, you got Eric Roberts Master, you got the Ainley Master played by John Colshaw, and you got Mark Gatiss as the Master. Sorry,
it was like the War Master Jacoby.
Yeah, Derek Jacobi and Alex McQueen, who was also this is a really good set. And then you also got this 3-disc release called Terror of the Master, which is a 3rd Doctor Master story. book on tape read by John Coleshaw, which is freaking awesome. Absolutely awesome. Here, let me show you the War Doctor, though. Where's the War Doctor? War Doctor. So they got, they did a few sets with John Hurt before he died. All of them excellent. All of them really, really, really good. And again, there's free ones as well. So, like the first episode, yeah.
No, where do you find the free ones? Because I'm on the website. I don't see them.
Fine. So I went to go to audiobooks, go down to the War Doctor. Right? Do you see where I am?
I see the War Doctor Begins, but I don't see his.
Here, 1 second. So
Here,
audiobooks.
Yeah, okay.
Then down to the first column, top of under where it says Doctor Who the new series.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Cool.
Fine, and then sort. I do oldest first.
Awesome. Oh, so the ones without a price are free?
Normally, I mean, if you somebody need a code, dude. If you want him, I have everything. I don't want sharing the with you. I don't want to tell you. But so you got this first set, only the monsters. Yeah, I'll play your trailer. This is actually the best set of them. Do they have the video? Oh, video's freaking awesome. Yeah. No, this does sound like an awesome trailer. Oh, maybe it is.
Who are you? Never mind who I am. Just step away from those controls. Don't say it, Doctor.
I see you have found yourself in our stray.
You must think the unthinkable again. You know more than anyone how unstoppable the Daleks are.
And believe me,
Believe you.
you're not a monster. Would you seriously believe the Daleks can change? Well then, brace yourselves.
Alert, delivery, and intruders have destroyed Squad 1.
It's all right. You can tell me. Who are you?
No one.
The Daleks and Battalions are the same. They fear and hate everything. They destroy civilization wherever they find it.
Don't dare say that name to me.
I know the Daleks.
They'll never give up. The only way to defeat them will be to wipe every single one of them from the face of eternity.
See, I'm a monster now, aren't I? Dalek fleet, commander to all Dalek time ships. Prepare for final assault on Gallifrey. Lock all weapons on target.
Where can I find you, Doctor?
At the heart of the battle, where the blood of the innocents flows, and only the monsters survive.
It's so cool. Yeah, I mean, it's very good.
Bro, that was so rad. I was like, I caught myself smiling a lot.
Yeah. So you got, I think he did a whole season worth. He did like 12 episodes over 4 box sets. Then he passed away. So, then they did this thing, the War Doctor Begins. Best release they've done recently. Just
I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get caught up because this stuff looks amazing.
It really is good. If you see the trailer, I won't play it, but it's really. I got the first set, well worth it. Again, best stuff they're doing.
I like Ed Brewer in the chat. He was like, "This is starting to add up. Let's keep it under 1,000."
Well, again, if you want to try before you buy, get in contact, right?
Yeah. Hey, if you want to send me your favorites from from 1 to up or whatever, choose.
I mean, there's this stuff that Dalek Empire is awesome, right? Dalek,
this stuff is rad. Oh my god, there's more stuff I didn't even get to see.
Right. So this stuff is old.
Davros. Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, Davros is great. It's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Yeah, look at the album, the CD art for the first Dalek Empire. That freaking awesome! It's just got that good '60s vibe to it.
Oh, I was thinking it was like the John Pertwee, like just getting into the '70s.
No, it was actually when they get into it, it's actually quite a dark contemporary story. But yeah, it's
I want that as like a poster.
But yeah, I Davros is awesome, but it contradicts what's the name? Was it the Wizard's Apprentice, which is familiar?
The Peter Capaldi one.
Yeah, but I'll live with it. And then Noel Clark stars in this one. Don't tell anybody, otherwise I'll cancel it. Do you like it? Any other like British sci-fi, like Blake Seven or anything?
No, I actually haven't really checked out a lot. I remember watching Orphan Black when it first came out, and then.
Man, no, I'm talking about go back here. Oh, here.
Oh, and I want to like my library has the entire collection of Red Dwarf, and I'm just like,
oh, now you're talking.
I'm not sure if it's good, so I didn't pick.
Oh, Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf's awesome, mate. I love Red Dwarf. Oh yeah. The weird thing about Red Dwarf is the following year, Star Trek Next Generation would rip off all 6 of their scripts, right? and you have and they just were like, yeah, okay, this will happen. So here, this is something you might be interested.
I literally just clicked on that.
Yeah, I'll play the trailer's good on this one, as I recall, and it's short. Thank God.
Michelle, was it Michelle Rodriguez? That's sick. Speaking of Missy, before I don't know if you read the comics at all, but Missy,
I read the English comics, not the Titan one so much.
Okay, well, Titan just came out with one that's a Missy miniseries.
Right, yeah, because they won't do anything with Jodie Whittaker because the cells will implode.
Yeah. And it's written by Jodie Houser, who I'm actually not a big fan of, just putting that out there. But holy shit, can she write Doctor Who?
She's good. She's good at the Missy one because I've read the only one I've ever read of hers is the Time Lord Victorious 2-parter, which I thought was garbage. I thought it was like
everyone hated the entire Time Lord Victorious.
Oh, it was just rolled out so insanely badly and stupidly. Right? Here's what they should have had this guy called Jake Dubman, who's very good at doing Tennant's voice and Matt Smith's voice, Tennant and Matt Smith's voice, right? And they should have just had him do a book on tape sort of thing and give it out for free on YouTube and make it an event, right? Make it an event like a live recording of it or something like that. Make it a thing, right? And then you can sell the book and the comic and everything because they were into it, right? But there was no easy entrance, and nobody had any idea what was going on. It was too confusing. Everyone was pulling in their own directions. It really wasn't very good.
If they released one thing every 3 months, that would have given people time to adjust to the new thing and try to figure it out.
Right.
It came out just too quickly, and even I was just like, "Whoa, these are comics, cool!" And then I heard they were audio dramas, and then the books. I'm like, "Well, where do I start?" And everyone's like, "I don't know."
Yeah, that's okay. Big Finish's big problem is this: there's too much content. There's too much anybody can possibly. I went through it all as it happened, right? So it's easy for me, but it's just what they should have is a subscription service. You can maybe have a YouTube channel, right? And you have 30 releases a month. 30 releases a month for $3, right? Of their classic stuff. People like you would, and you can introduce them into all new ranges, all new stuff. And basically, you're charging people to advertise your product, right? To check out your product. It's That's exactly what they should be doing, because there's just too much stuff for anybody to like navigate through. Yeah, I'll show you the full.
But definitely check out the Missy story, and she's also writing a new one coming out too. I think it's called Empire of the Wolf.
That's a Rose Tyler Bad Wolf story.
But there's two Rose Tylers, and then there's two doctors. Matt.
I know you got McGann, and you got who was it? Who's the newer one?
Matt Smith.
Oh right.
So those two are going to be there with two roses, and I'm like, okay. And she's like the empress of the Bad Wolf. I'm like, this story looks rad, and if her writing holds up like what she did with Missy, I am going to be with her on Doctor Who until she leaves the company. Like
they are treading water till their license expires. They are not interested, right? I don't think it's making that. Firstly, the mainstream comic industry, they've committed suicide, right? They spent a long time committing suicide. Yeah. And now again, Dan Slott, right? He didn't get a Substack deal. That's your own, and here you are, right?
Hey. Yeah, man.
I was going to show you. This is the Fourth Doctor range. Start off really nice Leela story where they go to Nerva. So you probably don't know any of this stuff. This is Tom Baker's first year when Nerva Beacon was a big thing. If you ever want the DVD sets, the Blu-ray sets, they're freaking awesome.
Oh, they are? Okay, cool.
But yeah, look, again, there's just too much stuff.
Wait. His first season?
His first season, yeah. So hang on, here I'll show you.
I have the Blu-ray first season.
Fine. So this is this is about a few years later when he's with Leela, who's in his third season, I think. That's what Leela is. That's one of the best seasons of Doctor Who of all time. The one with Talons of Wen Chang, season 14. I don't know what it is and how they're labeling it in the America. Is it third season or fourth season? I can't remember.
I can't tell you. I have no idea.
Anyway, but this is good. Good. Again, they get all the sound right. You get sound effects and Nerva Beacon. Do they have a video? No, they don't have. We'll see. Some of these trailers go on for way too long. We'll see what
it's Saturday night tea time in 1977 all over again. It may be irrational of me, but human beings are quite my favorite species. Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. The Fourth Doctor Adventures. Things don't seem to be going awfully well on Nerva.
I'm getting a strange reading on the decon filter.
Nerva.
Don't let him in.
And what on earth is that?
Well, I'm the Doctor. This is Leela.
And I would advise you all to keep back.
He needs to be quarantined.
We're looking for a stolen spaceship. Ring any bells?
You know this place?
Well, I know that.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Doctor Who. Destination Nerva. Return to Nerva.
Yeah, honestly, they just know what they're doing. Unfortunately, the last few years, they got into the same, insanity. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I think it's connected to your tweet thread. Ethan Van Sciver did a really eloquent post, right? Like a 3-tweet post. I was listening to your boy Zach do a video about it.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Which is just so well written, right? So talking about Bill Sienkiewicz and how he was describing and how it just lost their minds, absolutely lost their minds, and with this insanity. Same thing really happened with Big Finish, and so they really want to have female writers, and so they were recruiting majority female writers, but so the pool of people interested in Big Finish. Female writers are in a minority, so they're pulling 90% of their talent from about 20% of their pool, right? So the quality significantly dropped over the last few years, right? It's just a shame, man. It's really,
I'm not a big EVS fan. He and I have shared words in the past.
Oh yeah, I've never. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had a run-in with anybody. I mean, anybody in the comics world, which is weird. I mean, I'm reasonably opinionated.
Well, it's weird though. I don't even like put myself out there that much. I just happen to run into like all these situations. I could tell you some like stories of just like Neil Gaiman and I got in an argument one time when it was just like I was basically just like, "Hey, I'm on your side," sort of thing. It's like he wanted to start a fight, and I'm like, "Jesus, dude, calm down."
Yeah, because look, the bottom line is they know they're full of shit, which is the problem, right? When somebody knows they're full of shit, they're very defensive, and they all know they're full of shit. Okay, bottom line, most people don't believe having if you have a penis, you're a woman. Most people just don't believe it. They may say they believe it, but most people don't. In my opinion, that just seems to be the real. Well, if you count China, certainly most people don't, right? But
see, like I don't believe it, but I will respect it. Like that's
I don't like. Listen, do what you want. I think there should be spaces for females without penises. If females without penises want exclusive places, who are we to say no? Right? Yep. It's fine. But yeah, whatever you want, I don't care. You know, it's your life, right? It's I say the Blake 7 range is fine. By the way, it's very good. If you want to get a Blake 7, Big Finish is a place to do it. Let's go come out. Dalek Universe.
It seems like you're showing me so many good ones that I have not seen before.
There's just there's so many. It's crazy. But again, they should be having like exactly. There's deals right now. You get. You can get these. Yeah, you have to look for the sale. So, like, this is on sale from down from $30 to $20. This is awesome, right? This is the Master breaks a time lock and he goes to Genesis of the Daleks, right?
Oh, that's sick.
And he worms himself in. There's Mark Gatiss there as a rogue alternate universe doctor who's been around a bunch of stuff, and you also have this Time Lord Narvan gets involved. And you got like the modern Daleks with the ancient Daleks. It's just a freaking good story, right?
Oh, you want to? Sorry, before I forget.
Yeah.
So you want to hear something cool?
Yes.
Because they're trying to find a showrunner, from what I hear. It could be all fake, anyways. That the showrunner for Babylon 5.
Oh yeah, no, James Straczynski. So okay, the story with that is right. He just tweeted out, "Hey, I'm interested if you're looking for someone." And he got in contact and he said, the BBC are running through the process right now. I don't know. I mean, like, do they want an American? He'll be fantastic.
But and by the way, he's one of my top 6, top 5 favorite writers in comics of all time.
Fantastic! What a fantastic run of Spider-Man, right? Awesome.
Well, I'm not a Spider-Man fan, so I never read like most of his stuff on Spider-Man. But like, I'm talking about Superman. I'm talking about some of his Batman stuff. Well, he did like one thing of Batman. But,
always solid.
Yeah, always solid. His Watchmen thing, even though like I'm an Alan Moore purist, where I think anyone who touches that anything.
Oh wait a minute, he did the best one. The
Alan
Silk Spectre.
Yeah.
A wonderful artwork by was it Thingy Hughes? Just beautiful. It was an absolutely beautiful piece of work. Look, honestly, I like all the Before Watchmen stuff mostly. I mean, like, I just
can't, man. I'm just like, you're touching like one of my favorite comic books ever written and messing with it.
You're not touching it. Okay, this is the way you have to look at it. It's an important cultural moment that inspired many artists, and I want to see what their take is on it. Right? I find that interesting. Look, the only watchable episode of the Watchmen TV show, which was freaking terrible in every way, apart from one episode. Okay, it was great apart from whenever they had to write any black people. Damon Lindelof can't write black because he's freaking terrified. So, okay, there are more roles for black people now in Hollywood and less variety. You have 2 roles you can be. You can be, if you're a woman, you can be like a soul saint type of woman, right? And if you're a guy, you can be effeminate and emasculated man. That's the only roles there are, and there's a lot of them. But so whenever he's writing black people, he can't write them with any negativity or anything. They're just boring. But everything else, the Ozymandias stuff, Oh my God, was so good, right? Yes, yeah, fantastic. And I love the episode, the flashback episode to Mirror Mask being created, with it when it was there during the squid explosion thing.
Dude, all that was good. I liked the episode where it talks about how he was Dr. Manhattan and then turned himself into it, and like they had the whole explanation of why, and then talked about the egg. I thought that was really cool.
It was okay, but it just seemed to me too agenda driven. Like it was just like here's a problem. Whenever you do a race swap, gender swap, or anything on a character, if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, it's very, very apparent, right? And it's apparent because that's where the drama for the character stops. Because once they've done that, they're not allowed to be interesting anymore because they can't have any negative traits. So that's basically the death of the character when they do it. And it was just, to me, it seemed very obvious that's why he wanted to do it. And he worked back from that. He did it in a skillful way, and I enjoyed seeing the realization of the Watchmen universe. But yeah, again, like I can't stand tokenization. I just feel it's wrong and evil, right? I do, and that it just smacked of that to me, right? So yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Well, wait a minute. They said Stock Press. I forgot this was on sale. You'll like this one as well. War Master and Paul McGann's Doctor. Friggin' awesome.
So good. Bro, by the way, look at the artwork on these stuff, man.
High quality. All this stuff's high quality. Yeah. This is a good one.
I want to get dude, if they make these in vinyls,
they do. Go. Oh, 1 second. Let me show you the vinyl range.
Wait, you got vinyls?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're gorgeous.
Is there a section of it on here?
I'm looking. There should be. Well, why don't I just do vinyl? V-Y-N. How do you spell vinyl? Maybe that's it. Is that right? How do you spell vinyl?
Isn't it V-Y-N-L-E?
V-Y-N-A-L-E. Let's try that. No, okay. One sec. If I go to the front page, I know there's a vinyl they have up there now. Oh, there was there's a vinyl they got up there now. Here, so. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this is 12 Doctor. They have it on vinyl. V-N-Y-N. Vinyl. So, yeah. China's at Midnight. Oh, so I was out of print. So there's a lot out of print. Oh, man. So there was. They did a bunch of Tom Baker ones that they must be over now. But here, you got the Dalek universe without any Daleks. Time of Victoria, so avoid that. The McGann, the Exxon ones, they both do on vinyl. And it's they show you a picture of the packaging, which is normally
whoa. They got Ravagers, the Ninth Doctor one.
On vinyl.
That'd be the one I think to get.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's the one to go for. There's the trailer for the new Ninth Doctor's out. Shall we listen to it?
I haven't seen this. Yeah.
There we go. Just thinking about it.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Ninth Doctor Adventures, Lost Warriors.
Give it up that we might be satisfied.
Do you suppose it's safe to be out of doors?
Safe now, I should think. They only seem to come out at night.
The strangers stared at the sheriff.
What? 1925? Come on, I can't be far out. Look at the state of you.
Look at the state of us.
1925?
Why do you keep saying that?
I want to talk about your butler, Stratton.
Something lives in the nest. Don't look at it.
Hello, ladies. I do beg your pardon.
I am Queen Quirk.
Oh, you're much more than that. You're Lady Macbeth.
Tail that demon Kelly.
Cast that to get out of here.
Well, we've attracted an audience. The pitchfork kind.
I'm not afraid of you, Blue Man. I know what you bring, and I know your limits.
Oh, I'm glad someone does. I'm the Doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah, now, stand still, because if that thing turns nasty, I don't want it to take your feet off.
actors, go! Look at him, the pinnacle of silent film.
As opposed to what other sort?
You're Machine Man, by needing. Thank you. Thank you. Herlang, I promise you will not regret this. You'll make him Metropolis.
Of course. Everyone knows this.
Fantastic. Fritz Lang. Actual Fritz Lang. I've got a knack. I'm good with lost things.
I'm sure you are.
Lovely and shiny. Oh, men like us. Good God. Fritz.
Big Finish. We love stories.
I think that sounds great.
I think it sounds good. Yeah, look, I mean, here's the thing. Big Finish are shitting themselves right now because they've done, the last couple of years, they've gone woke, I think, for a lot of their product, right? And they've lost a lot of customers. So now they're trying to, like with ranges like they know they're going to get people in with Eccleston. They really want to have it agenda free and just good, enjoyable stories to bring you in to watch more. Right?
They probably were just like, they were shitting themselves and were like, shit, how are we going to get people back? And then they were on their knees when Christopher Eccleston came back. They were on their knees and were just like, thank you. All right, let's do it right.
Well, I think David Tennant saved them as well because there's one really good David Tennant release.
Oh, tell me, I need more of him.
There we go. 10th Doctor Adventures. Back a little bit. There you go. Out of time. 10th. Okay, my problem with this one is the 10th Doctor and Fourth Doctor and Daleks together. It's only like a 60-minute special, right? They should have done a 2 or 3 disc release. They don't have the video. The video is awesome.
Oh, there's another Out of Time with Peter Davison.
Yeah, and there's going to be another one with Colin Baker.
I want one with Paul McGann so bad.
They have a McGann. I think they have a sort of McGann one. Let me have a look. The Time of Victorious one is two half-hour, 15-minute stories, which aren't bad. This is one of the best releases. 2 half-hour, 15-minute stories, something like that. And on one side it's McGann, on the other side it's Eccleston. Tennant. Where is that one? Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Yeah.
Did they do any more Weeping Angel stuff? Because I know it'd be hard. It'd be hard for them to do it on audio.
I know they do it. They've done it on one Weeping Angels. Oh, the third Out of Time thing is going to be Weeping Angels.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Oh, I was about Weeping Angels. Try that again. So far, okay, yeah. So there's a few. They're there in a few things. There's this one set called Classic Doctors, New Monsters. So you got a Sontaran story with Paul McGann. Sontarans are classic monsters. I don't know where they're going with that. A very good Sycorax story with.
They've been around since 4, I think.
No, 3. That's the Time Warriors when they first. No problem. It was only a year before the 4 arrived. Anyway, so there's a good Sycorax story with Sylvester McCoy, a really good Jadoon story with Colin Baker, and an Angel story, which I liked a lot as well with
Peter Davison. That's going to be a weird. That's going to be a weird thing to say to listen to because he's more of like the calm Doctor. Like you find him more calm and collective, but like him with like a thing like the Weeping Angels is really going to have to take him out of his comfort zone, I think.
I remember it being quite a good one. So another appearance of Weeping Angels is in this thing. This is like the 3rd iteration of Paul McGann. This is when he's into the box sets. This is the 3rd season of box sets, I think. Second or third season, I think maybe 2nd or 3rd season of box sets. But this is like really building. This is a culmination. So you got everybody you've seen before coming back. So you got. Do you ever heard of the Meddling Monk?
Yeah. From it goes. That guy goes all the way back to 2.
Go back to 1. The
really?
Dalek Master Plan and Meddling Monk was it? But anyway, so they got a new version of Meddling Monk with this guy Rufus Hound, who's fantastic at it. You got a great villain called the 11, which all his regenerations are current at once. So he's crazy. But he's a great villain.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, oh yeah, fantastic villain. And you got River Songs in this one, Weeping Angels, and Paul McGann, obviously. So, but that's like the culmination of like, I don't know, about eight boxes, and then they're going to be in Wink as well, which comes out next year, I think, July 2022.
Did you see Ed Brewer's? He goes, The Silence. You go, oh wait, on second thought, it's probably not the best for an audio drama.
Let's have a look. But you know what? I bet they will. I'm surprised they haven't done some of The Silence. Oh no! Yes, they have done stuff with Silence. 1 second. There's a few. Here we go.
Oh, they gave Unit a show. That's cool.
Yeah, so this is the modern Unit. They're never as good as you hope they're going to be. Honestly, I never really liked Gemma Redgrave much as the Brigadier's daughter. You know what I'm watching right now? This really weird 90s super cheap production of a sequel to Web of Fear, which has somebody else playing the Brigadier's daughter. Somebody else playing Kate Lethbridge-Stewart. Brigadier's in it. Sarah Jane Smith's in it. Victoria Waterfield's in it. But it's here. Let's see if I can find a trailer for it. A second. You will not believe how cheap this thing looks. Everything Doctor Who Downtime. But this was Doctor Who in the 90s when Doctor Who was off the air. Right? It's just these micro production things. Let me see if we have any way you can watch it. Yeah. Let's have a look there. See if it's on YouTube. See if the trailer's on YouTube.
All right.
Opening up, thinking about it.
I have to head out this screen.
Yeah, I was just going to let you know, I've gone too long as well. I need to wrap up here. Yeah. How do I go to this? Fine.
Find me the locust.
Yeah, you notice they're not showing you much of it. There's a reason for that.
That opening scene, I can already tell, is going to be overacted.
It looks. There you go. It's so cheap.
Hey, I mean, Doctor Who has always been cheap.
No, but this is painful too. But honestly, I quite like it. For me, it's nostalgic.
Okay, that was actually kind of cool. So it brought back the monsters from Web of Fear.
What?
It looks like it brought back the monsters from Web of Fear.
Yeah, the Yeti Great Intelligence. Yeah, absolutely. Fine, you got to head out. I got to have tonight. Tonight I got to stay up late. I'm not happy. It's the before the Jewish New Year. You got to do these prayers called. You don't have to. You can choose to. Called slichot. When you say sorry, basically, slichot means sorry. You're saying sorry to God, but you got to do it a minimum 4 days, and you got to start on Saturday night. So unfortunately, this year Jewish New Year is on Monday night, which means we got to do it for a week and 2 days, which is a freaking nightmare. Starts tonight. Tonight's the night you do it at about. You got to do it after halfway through the night and before dawn. After that, you can do it at other times, and everyone's cool with it. But not up for staying up late. But that's what I got to do. This is a cross I have to bear, which is a strange analogy, but it kind of works. Wow. So Jimmy, we'll touch base. We'll come up. We'll do more content together. We seem to agree on everything because we're both very clever people with great taste. Go check out my Indiegogo. If you want to buy it, you got about three or four more days. Submitting the print order very, very soon. Fun. I'm hitting the end broadcast button. I'm hitting it again. The Wizzy Wheel of